Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve and I'm out here today with the Holystone HS900. This is a new mini drone on the market, foldable, and it has many similar features to a DJI Mini. Not only that, for all of you people in the USA, it has built-in remote ID. Up front, we have a 3-axis gimbal with electronic image stabilization, a Sony sensor. It does shoot at 4K 30 frames per second. With the included remote, you can get a range of 6 kilometers. I'll put what that is in miles above my head. The included battery is a smart battery and it will give you 30 minutes of flight time. It also has quick charge capabilities. So what does that mean? That means if you plug a USB-C cable into the back of this drone and plug the other end into some power source, as long as that power source has a lot of watts, you can charge up this battery in next to no time. And for all of you people that live in windy places, it does fly in level 5 winds. And for all of you people that like to do quick shots, it has quick shots. So I've never flown this. This is going to be a maiden. So as I take it out here to fly it, I'm going to learn as you're going to learn. So let's go. All right, time out. You can see I've changed location, taken off my sweatshirt. The beach sand was getting into the motors on the drone and into the joysticks on the controller. So I just got fed up, left, and I'll restart the video. So I'm starting from scratch now. So for a cell phone, I'll be using my iPhone, and it is kind of large. I think it's the 15 Pro Max. But for some reason, the USB cable hanging off this remote, in order to plug it into my iPhone, I have to take the case off it. And that's because it's a very short cable, like the plug is very short. So I'm just gonna plug it in. And if you don't take the case off and you try to plug it in and nothing happens, well, it's because your cable is not connecting to your phone. All right, so to get started, we power on our remote and then we power on our drone. And remember, in the new world of drones, you press once and then press a second time. So once and then a second time. Green lights, and plop it down, let it get the satellites. Now, wouldn't you know it, I'm sitting here and guess who shows up in the year 2024? It's Tractor Man. He's right over there. I don't know if my hat cam picks him up, but he keeps getting closer and closer. He loves being in my videos. So since Tractor Man is coming, let's do this really quick. So the app you need to start up to get this to work is HS Sirius. You can see it on my phone. I'll tap it, start it up. Then click on Go Fly. And we're ready. You can see at the top left it says, be ready. That is ridiculous. So if I look at my camera settings on the right, you can see for cameras, for taking a photo, I could take single, continuous or time, JPEG or RAW, 48 megapixel. I'll just put at 48 for now. Then for videos, fluently in HD just means the signal back to your phone. Leave it on fluently. If you put it on HD, it's going to increase the resolution, but it's going to get choppy when the drone gets far away. Record rate, that's your megabits. Put it on 100, you'll get a better image. And for recording, you only have 2 choices. You have 4K 30 or 1080p 60. I'm going to record at 4K 30 and 16:9. And if I look at my phone, it shows I have 23 satellites, so it should be ready to go. Now, I have not done a GPS calibration on this. I've taken it right out of the box, fired it up, logged in, everything else, and this is going to be the very first flight. If it goes wonky all over the place, then I'll have to do a GPS calibration, but I'm just going to give it a shot without. Here we go. So you have a choice on your screen. You could hit the little takeoff. I could show you over on the side. It says take off. If I hold my finger on that, it will take off, but that's for beginners. I'm just going to hold the joysticks down and out, and I should get the same thing, and let's go on up. There we are. It's pretty breezy out here, so it's got to sit in the wind. I think the GPS is working. It seems to be sitting there nicely. So it's video recording, and I just want to show you, it's hovering over top of my cameras in the wind. I just want to show you how fluid it is if someone walks around. I do this in any drone videos because a lot of drones say they record at 30 frames per second, and 30 frames per second is nice and smooth, but sometimes it's not. So does that look smooth? I would think so. All right, let's get this show on the road. Right now, it seems to be in a very slow mode. Look at this thing. That's the fastest I could turn it around. That is slow. You can get some cinematic stuff with that. There's a speed button up here. Let me hit that. Normal. It says normal speed. What the heck was I in? Let's go. So that's normal speed. That's what you normally want on a drone. Maybe it was in some beginner mode. Let's bring it back here. So that's normal speed. That's what we all want in a drone. So let's try the other one. What's the other one? Sport. Sport, here we go. That'll be faster. Okay, use up more battery power with Sport, of course, but it goes a lot faster. What's this other one that I was in?
Stable.
Stable mode. Oh, is that what they call it? Okay, so that's what they call cinematic mode, is stable. It's very slow. Look at this. Like, I can walk backwards. You know, you can film your grandma walking with this or your grandpa. It's like not very fast, but it will give you a very cinematic image. I just want to show you Tractor Man, so let me switch it to normal. He's right over there. He's getting closer and closer to me. Let's buzz him. Hey, Tractor Man. There he is. All right, Tractor Man, I'll leave you alone for now if you leave me alone. I don't think he's gonna leave me alone. All right, so let's see what this baby can do. Let's play with the gimbal. Let's look down. Oh, that is smooth. Nice. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Looks good. All right. A lot of people want to know if you can look all the way down 90 degrees, so I'm going to go full blast down. How fast does it go? Going down, and it should be 90 degrees. Yep. Okay, let's see what this can do. On the left-hand side of my screen, I have some options. So let's go to quick shots first. It says let's do soaring. All right. So click the plus or select the target. So let's take this back. Draw a square around me. That's better. And I want to go 30 meters backwards. So over on the right it says start, and I'm going to leave it at 30 meter height. And oh, what the heck, it's just gone up. I'm going to try that again because it took off so friggin' fast I didn't even see it go. Like, this is rocket speed, and that's the lowest I can go is 30. Let's go a little higher. Let's go to 80. I'm going to be a dot on the ground. All right. So right now, the record is not on. It should automatically start recording when I hit the start button. So let's go. It's got me. There she goes.
Start record video.
All right. It's going to go way up there. I should be a dot on the ground. Going up, going up. Holy cow, how high is this going to go? Now it says it's lost me because it's going so high. It says I don't have a clue what target I selected, but it's still going up, looking down. There we go. 72, 75, it's still going, it's still going. I'm a dot down here, walking in circles. Oh, there we go. So the only bad news I have about that quick shot is that the drone doesn't automatically come back. I'm holding the left joystick, holding it down to bring it back to me. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go to circle. Now circle mode, you can see I've got stuff here. If I do a circle, it's gonna hit it. So I'm gonna do a circle, but up high. We're doing circle. How many laps? I just wanna do one. So start, go. Observe your surroundings. Well, that's okay. I think the drone, you should observe the surroundings.
Start record video.
There we go, circle mode. I'm standing here. So I would say circle mode is pretty good if it's up in the air. It keeps saying missing target, so I guess it loses me if you're too far away. But in any case, it's pretty accurate. It keeps whatever was in the center still in the target as it does its orbit, which is good. And that's good. Misses all the trees. Coming back, coming back. And it should stop and stop recording. It says stop's gonna happen. You can hit that stop button at any time. This one here is gonna be the gradual retreat, and I'm just gonna go back 30 meters. So I've got me selected, and that's good. And I'll just hit start. There she goes.
Start record video.
So it's going back. And it loses the target again. It's only gonna go back 30 meters. And there we go. I think that's it for quick shots. I thought there was more. I only see the 3 so far in this update. So let's get out of that. Let's try over here. We have smart follow. Okay, we're gonna go follow. And I've got it way up there, just like it wants. So let's see. Walking to the, oh, there we go. So you do have to have it way up in the air. If it doesn't follow you, it's because you did not do it correctly. So the camera has to aim at an angle of 10 degrees down, and yeah. But it's not very good. You see how it lost me again? Let's try this again. Let's go parallel. That means follow me from the side. So I'll walk sideways. It won't go behind me now. It means it will just fly sideways as I fly sideways. It's kind of hard to lose me out here. I'm the only object out on the field. So parallel seems to work okay. Let me just fool it here. I'm going to change directions and follow this line. So now I'm coming at it. What's it going to do? I'm kind of confused. Parallel means it should be on the side of me. So I think it lies. This is a drone that lies to you. Hang on. This is parallel. There we are. So that's correct. Let me just stop that and go back to follow. Image follow, select me, or just do follow. And I'm walking outside. It doesn't make any difference. Oh no, see, this is correct now. It's trying to get behind me. That's what it's supposed to do for follow. Yes, that is correct. So it likes to follow from the back or the front. If you go at it, it should go backwards. All right. So it tells me then that it doesn't have a clue what parallel is. Like it doesn't, the AI inside does not detect what a human looks like walking sideways or forward. It's just tracking an object. That's all it's doing. So that's pretty much it. The only one I haven't shown you here is time lapse, and I'm not going to do that because it takes a lot of battery power. You would fly the drone. You would have objects move around. It turns a time lapse into a video. So if I want to make a 9-second video, it's going to tell me over here it's going to take a shot every 3 seconds. And it's going to do that until it creates a 9-second video. So that's a lot of shots. It says 225 shots total it needs, and it will take 11 minutes and 15 seconds of your battery. And you hear that noise? Listen here, let me just swing the drone around. Look what's coming at me. Look what's coming. You see it? Tractor Man, he wants to get in the video. There he goes. He's such a photo bomber. Let me go into the map. So there's our map. It's a pretty decent map actually. So all these red lines you see are all the flight pattern that I've done so far, everywhere I've been. I can't seem to tap anywhere or add anything. So as far as I can tell, there's no waypoints on here, or I'm goofing something up, I don't know. But anyways, let me fly this drone around with the remaining battery power. It says I have 7 minutes and 33 seconds up top, and I'll do some video and photos. Okay, I'm going to do a quick return to home test. I'll hold down the return to home button.
RTH flight mode.
Here it comes back. Let's see if she lands on the landing pad. It's going to come back over Tractor Man. All right, let me stand back here. Let's see where the drone is coming down. It's not over the landing pad as per se. It's a little bit over to the left from where I'm standing, but it's not far off. Let's see where she comes down. So it's in between the camera and the landing pad, right over there. That's not bad. Okay, so that was the first flight. The battery was full. I will put up here what the flight time was for that first battery. I've just put in a second battery. I'm going to take it for a short flight. I'm going to do a range test with the video on. I'm going to head down towards the school over there, and I'll see if I can get at a good, decent range. Here we go. Again, it says I have 23 satellites.
Record video.
This battery I stuck in is only at 70%. It's not 100% full. I was using it earlier, so let's pull the joysticks. Actually, this time I'll take off using the auto thing so people can see it. I'm just going to hold my thumb on takeoff.
Mission point has been refreshed. Please pay attention.
Here we go. We're going forward and up, and we'll try out the range. And I'm going to bring the camera down so it looks a little bit better for cinematic filming. There we go, like that. I've got Tractor Man behind me. It's kind of noisy here. No, he's beside me. This guy loves to get in my videos. All right, Tractor Man, you win today. You win this one. Next round is mine. All right, we're over 1,600 meters, which is about a mile, or is a mile. So I'll just hit return to home now. That's all I wanted to check out. So return to home.
RTH flight mode.
It's coming back. So I should be able to still operate the camera while this is flying. Let's see. Yeah, I can look down at Tractor Man as we go over. There he is, down there on the right-hand side of the screen. There he is. Hey, tractor man. So I'm curious to see if this return to home landing is any better than the previous one. Oh, it's off to the side again, exactly the same as last time almost. There we go, over there on the side. So there she is.
Disarmed.
All right. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is what comes in the box if you buy this drone. Check it out. This is the box the drone comes in. Inside the box you'll find a super nice carry case. Inside that carry case you'll find your drone, remote, and accessories. Out of the box, the HS900 weighs exactly 249 grams. The camera has a 4K Sony sensor, and it is on a 3-axis gimbal with electronic image stabilization. Sensors on the bottom include optical flow and infrared sensors for detecting the ground. As well, there is an indicator light. The motors are brushless motors with foldable props. To prevent overheating, the drone has plenty of cooling vents. The battery is a 2-cell 2250 mAh lithium-ion battery that will give you 30 minutes of flight time. The included remote will fit most cell phone types. The antennas are movable so that you get maximum range. The joysticks are removable and fit in this compartment. All of the buttons are self-explanatory, very easy to use this remote. The USB-C port on the right-hand side of the remote is for your cell phone, and cell phone cables are included for Apple phones as well as Android phones. The USB-C port on the left-hand side of the remote is for charging the remote, and a USB-C charging cable is included. You also receive a full set of spare props as well as the installation screws and the prop installation screwdriver. Safety documentation is included as well as the user manuals. Alright, I'm Indoor Steve, and I'm going to give you my positives and negatives. Let's start off with the positives. So first off, it's under 250 grams. That's a positive. Next, it takes pretty good video and photos. Yeah. Next, it flies well, right out of the box. I did no compass calibration, nothing. Took it out of the box, started up, flew it very first time. Perfect. Not only that, it has 3 speeds. I do like that really slow speed where you can do cinematic footage, but yeah, if you want to fly around in sport mode or normal mode, it's perfectly fine for that. And another positive is flight time. Flight time seemed pretty good. You could get 30 minutes of flight time, but you'll have to cancel the return to home. It's going to go into return to home before 30 minutes because it's getting low on battery power. If you cancel it, you can keep on flying, but you're going to bring your battery down to 0. And finally, it's got those autonomous flight modes, the quick shots, and a few other things, time lapse and the tracking. They're okay. You know, they're not the greatest, but they're okay, so I'll give it as a positive. Now the negatives. Let's start with that tracking. The tracking is hit and miss. You know, if you want this thing to follow you, you're probably going to be checking over your shoulder an awful lot or looking at your controller a lot because it may not be following you. Another negative is when you do the quick shots, it flies up, flies away, whatever, it doesn't come back to you. You have to bring it back. Most drones on the market, when they do quick shots, they come back to where they started from. Now, I know I said the video quality and the photo quality is good, but every now and then, if you rewatch the review, you'll see there's a tiny bit of horizon tilt. It's not perfectly horizon perfect, so I give that a little bit of a negative. For the price, it does have autonomous features and a lot of cool things about it, but it has no waypoints and it's missing a lot of other features. As a matter of fact, I think I'm missing a lot of features. You know, I've done 2 firmware updates on this. The firmware updates are over the air, so it updates over the air very nicely. As soon as there's a firmware update, it updates it. It's really good. But when you look on the website, you'll see there's other features that I didn't show you because I don't have them. So I'm not really sure. Are they going to eventually come out, those features, or did they come out and I missed them? I have no idea. And finally, the last thing I'll say, the only other negative is the price. Holystone seems to price this quite high for the USA and Canada compared to other drones on the market that are competitive. So if you live in the USA, you'll look at the price of this and then you'll compare it to something like the brand new DJI 4K that came out, which is similar, but it's a DJI drone compared to this. So that sums up my negatives for this, but I do want to say one thing because there are some people that live in the United States that have never been outside of the United States and don't realize there's an entire world outside the United States. And every time I make a video of a drone that is not made by DJI, even though DJI is a China company, they go, "Why would I buy that? Why don't I buy something from DJI? Well, the answer is, in the United States, DJI products are actually very inexpensive. Yes, you probably live in the United States and go, no, they're very expensive. No, they're very inexpensive compared to everywhere else in the world. So other places in the world, DJI products cost as much as a car, so they buy products like this instead. But I'm told by Holystone that they keep putting these coupon codes on Amazon, so you go look at the price, and right below it you might see, save $200 or $100, click here. So if those exist, it might be a really good deal. So I'm going to put links to this product below. I think it's only on Amazon. And if you check it on Amazon and there's one of those coupons to save money and it's at a really good price and you live in the United States, then you might want to pick it up. So let me end this extra long video by saying, if you have questions on the HS900 by Holystone, post your questions below and I will get back to you with the answer. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and I will catch you in a future video with many cool product reviews. Until then, I say bye.